Alright, standing before you this morning, my name is Adesha Wadobanjo, and bringing an awareness from Lions Club International, District 404B3 Nigeria, Region 5, in collaboration with Zone 5A and Zone 5B. I'm bringing awareness on hepatitis to celebrate World Hepatitis Day. And the theme for this year is "It's time for action." As you can see on the platform, it's time for action. So, World Hepatitis Day is just a day that brings opportunity to step up international and national efforts on hepatitis by encouraging actions and engagement by individuals, partners, and publics. It also highlights the need for greater global response, as outlined in the WHO Global Hepatitis Report of 2012. July 28th was chosen because it's the birthday of the person that discovered hepatitis. His name is Dr. Baruch Burgum, and is the one that developed both the diagnostic test and the vaccine for the virus. So now, proper on hepatitis. Hepatitis is an inflammation of the liver and is caused by varieties of infectious viruses and non-infectious agents. It leads to a range of health problems which can be fatal. Hepatitis is an infection of the liver, basically, that is it. And there are 5 major strains of hepatitis. We also call them type of hepatitis. We have hepatitis A, that is B, that is C, that is D, and that is E. These are the 5 major types. But the most commonest of them all is B and C. I can assure that some of us we are familiar with hepatitis B and C as major, but there are other types which are A, B, C, D, and E. So I'll be talking on them each particular day. Starting from hepatitis A, all these viruses, they are different. In as much as all of them are infection of the liver, they are different in importance way, which includes their mode of transmission. The way whereby each of them are transmitted are different, even though they are all hepatitis, and the severity of the illness too, and the prevention too, they differ. So now let's start with hepatitis A. Hepatitis A is an inflammation of the liver that can cause mild to severe illness. Like I said earlier, hepatitis is an inflammation of the liver, infection of the liver. So how is hepatitis A transmitted? Hepatitis A is transmitted primarily by fecal-oral routes. What did I mean by fecal-oral routes? From the anus to the mouth, fecal-oral. When an uninfected person ingests food or water and has been contaminated by an infected person, maybe somebody that already has the virus went to the toilet, and then there's no proper hand washing during the process. The person now uses the same hand to cook food for a person that is LDO. The person can get the virus through that means. Do you understand? So the virus can also be transmitted via close contact during physical contact, such as oral anal sex. Like I mentioned, fecal-oral route from the anus to the mouth. Oral anal sex too is also a major way where we can get hepatitis A. Almost everyone recovers fully from hepatitis A with a lifelong immunity, meaning that in some cases, when a person is infected with hepatitis A, once they recover, they can be immune to that infection. That's hepatitis A. However, a very small proportion of people infected with hepatitis A will die from fulminant hepatitis, that is acute liver failure. How does acute liver failure means? That it comes sudden. It comes sudden, and it is very rare, but that happens when the liver cells are being injured and die. What are symptoms of hepatitis A? The symptoms ranges from mild to severe, meaning that you can start with fever, malaise, loss of appetite, nausea, diarrhea, and abdominal discomfort. Also, dark colored urine and jaundice are also common signs of hepatitis. But the signs and symptoms in adults are more very glaring than in children. Who are at risk of hepatitis A? Who are at risk? People that engage in poor sanitation, lack of safe water, living in a household with an infected person. You are at risk of having hepatitis A, or having a sexual partner that is already infected. How do we diagnose hepatitis A? Diagnosis of hepatitis A can be done in different laboratories, whether in hospital or any laboratory around us. You can actually go there. If you want to get tested for hepatitis A, visit the nearest hospital or laboratory to get tested. Treatment too. The course of treatment will be determined by health practitioner. So visit a nearby hospital to get tested and treated. What concerns us majorly is how to prevent. There's a adage that says prevention is better than cure. How do we prevent so that we will not even have it at all, not talk of treating it? To prevent it, number one, improve sanitation. That is our own personal thing to do. Make sure that your environment is clean so that you will not be infected. Food safety and immunization are most effective way to combat hepatitis A. Adequate supply of safe drinking water. Proper disposal of sewage within the community, which are personal hygiene practices such as regular hand washing before meal, after meal, before going to the bathroom, after using the bathroom. Personal hygiene too, they are very vital to prevent hepatitis A. Moving forward, the next one after hepatitis A, like I said earlier, is hepatitis B. Hepatitis B is the most common type of. B and C are the major two common. But we're going to talk about hepatitis B now. Hepatitis B is an infection of the liver caused by hepatitis B virus. All of them has their distinct virus. Hepatitis A caused by hepatitis A virus, hepatitis B caused by hepatitis B virus. Infection can be acute and severe and chronic long time. The acute is like maybe it's short, or it comes so rapidly, and the chronic one is long term. Person suffered for a long time. WHO estimates that 254 million people were living with chronic hepatitis B infection in 2022, with 1.2 million new cases each year. And in 2022, hepatitis B resulted in an estimated 1.1 million deaths. 1.1 million deaths, mostly from cirrhosis and hepatocellular carcinoma, which is primary liver cancer. How is hepatitis B transmitted? The virus is most commonly transmitted from mother to child during birth and delivery. In early childhood, as well as through contact with blood or other body fluid during sex with an infected